Thank you very much, Jamie. So we talk about trends on the show, things that we always like to discuss. So we're all about health and wellness on Living Dayton, right?
Definitely.
Yes, we definitely are. So we're very happy to see that there's a list of the healthiest employers in the area. These are companies that made it a point to institute wellness programs for their employers, and the wellness programs do things to boost morale, which is really important. It also lowers sick days that people need to take, which is great. So here are the winners. We've got a list of them up on the screen here in a second. There they are. It's Chapel Electric Company, City of Piqua, CompuNet Clinical Laboratories, WB Inc., Miami University, New Page Corporation, One Call Now, Shoot Construction, Shumsky, the Dups Company, Right Pat Credit Union, and YMCA of Greater Dayton.
Really great. That is a lot of healthy employers.
It is. It's great. It's great that they all took the initiative to make it a healthier workplace for their employers.
Right. And exactly how did they go into defining what made it healthy, right?
They kind of compiled the list using with the help of physicians, HR companies, and kind of top executives across the country to find out what were the most important things to institute, and that's what they found.
Good. Well, congratulations to those winners. Looks like those are some employers that people should maybe consider working for. Just take less sick days. But there you go. Now, women always say that they want it all, right? But a new article in the New York Times is asking, can we really have it all? The former Obama administration official, Anne-Marie Slaughter, says that women today are armed with the tools to have it all, and yet statistics still show that we don't come out on top. And she's asking who's to blame in that matter. Women who give up too easily? Is it unsympathetic employers, or is it just nature? You know, is that just the nature of the beast?
I think it's a little of both.
Yeah.
I think it's a little of everything. Not the nature part, because I think we have evolved past that at this point.
I would hope so.
But I think it's both. I think it's women maybe are intimidated by the goals that we set for them. You know, the superwoman thing that a lot of people feel like they need to live up to. I think that's a very hard goal to achieve, so they fall short of that.
Right.
And I also think employers in the United States, I mean, they're notoriously not sympathetic towards working mothers.
Yeah, exactly. And Slaughter is actually saying that that change needs to start with the employers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can, of course, go to the article and read it in its entirety. You can visit New York Times or nytimes.com for that. But it's definitely an interesting argument. I do think that in this day and age, we do have the idea of the superwoman, so we hold ourselves to very high standards.
Yeah.
And so with that comes a lot of pressure to meet those expectations.
And then when you don't meet those expectations, you feel like within yourself that you failed in some way, and so you give up. And I think that happens a lot, very frequently. But a lot of people use the example of Europe is very good about taking care. I think in England you get a year of maternity leave.
Right.
They make it very easy for working mothers to succeed in the workplace. And
I think here there's more of the idea of just having to do it all. So I'm a mom and I'm working and I'm juggling all of these things, and the break isn't necessarily there, like with things like maternity leave for such an extensive period of time. So you're kind of having this pressure to just do it all and grin and bear it and be able to hold yourself together all at the same time. And that's very difficult to do.
And it's also part of our culture that there's like this inherent guilt about saying no and taking time for yourself, which I think is a crucial part of having it all. You need to be able to take a breather.
Yeah.
But there's something about our American culture that does not sustain that and fortify that need to really just stop, say no, and not feel guilty about it as well.
And there's no point in having it all if you can't enjoy it. So, you know, you have to portion your plate.
That's where we come to. That's the point. So, fashion trends, another thing we like to talk about on the show. And what's come back? What's come back in?
The 90s.
The 90s of all, like my least favorite of all the fashion eras.
They're just odd trends.
So whether you liked it or not, here's what's back in fashion right now. We've got floral pants, blossom hats.
I kind of like those coming back. I told you, and you like, no.
See,
don't do it. I thought they were kind of cute.
They're so ugly. Platform sneakers, also not a fan.
That's just not good.
Overalls, although I don't know
There's
that
some
overalls
cute modernized twists on that. Yeah, on the overall. I like the overall. Jelly shoes, no.
Jelly shoes, oh my God, I loved a pair of jelly shoes so much back then.
I didn't even wear them then. I refused.
I thought they were so cool.
Yeah.
Mini backpacks.
Oh my gosh, I
had
had so many mini backpacks, yes.
Well, no, you can wear them again now, and no one's going to look at you cross-eyed.
Good news. The awkward part is that what if I'd never stopped? What if, no, I never got the memo they were out of style. I have a couple mini backpacks in my closet still.
Well, now no one's going to, you know.
No one will judge me anymore.
2 years ago, they might have thought you were weird, but not today. Grunge plaid is also back. That was a big fashion.
I remember that, yeah.
It was a big fashion statement in the 90s. I actually think I have a picture of myself in the 90s sporting some of these fashions.
Oh, we don't have the photo.
Oh,
so
just
what
kidding.
is this,
That was
this
such a
90s
tease,
style
though.
that you're rocking then?
Okay, I can tell you what the picture looked like. It was my sister was wearing floral pants, which are huge.
There
By
we
the way,
go.
if you go into any of these top stores,
Yeah.
floral pants.
Yeah.
I think they're so unattractive. You have to be a supermodel to wear floral pants. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's just big flowers
Not
on your
gonna work. So
thigh.
that's what your sister's wearing. What are you wearing? in the
I was
photo?
wearing the grunge plaid.
Oh.
Oh, but wait for it, with bell bottoms.
What?
I don't know. That's not even 90s.
I do remember. No, well, the bell bottoms though. There was a point in the '90s where the flare was really big.
Yeah, but it was like leggings
bell
with
bottom?
an actual
Natalie,
bell
that's
on
like
the bottom.
'70s. Like, what were you doing?
I don't know. I thought I was the coolest thing to walk around my school in those things.
Interesting. That is, you know, I'm not going to judge. There you go. So there are some things from the 90s that haven't made their comeback yet, though. The slap bracelets, I remember that. Butterfly
Oh,
clips, which I loved, and the Doc Martens.
And the Doc Martens. I think everybody had Doc Martens.
Yeah, very cool. So, moving on to other things, I'm excited that some of the 90s trends are coming back. Clearly, mini backpacks make me happy. I'm also really excited to announce that I'm off to New York tomorrow. So, yay, I'm excited to host the BET Music Video Countdown 106 in Park. So, I'll be whisked away to New York, and I'll spend a day in the big city. It's a top 10
Good for
music
you.
video countdown.
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. So, of course, I'm going to make sure you guys get a behind-the-scenes look. So, I'll be hanging out with the main hosts, Terrence, Jay, and Roxy. I'm very excited. It's a huge honor, and I'm going to bring a little camera so that I can give all of our living Dayton folks.
Well, because we'll be able to
behind-the-scenes
watch you live, right?
yeah,
Tomorrow?
Yes, people, of course, can tune in. It'll be tomorrow live at 6 p.m., 6 to 8 on BET.
On BET.
And, yeah, it'll be fun,
So we'll
right?
see you. We'll see you live in front of the camera, but then you're also going to come back
Oh,
here
yeah, I
to Living
gotta come
Dayton
back.
and give us the
Of
inside.
course. I will be back Thursday morning.
You know, the behind the scenes is always the fun part.
Yeah, because you get to get an inside look, you know, at what's really going on. So I think it's pretty cool. And then I'll kind of maybe get a little bit of the city and stuff like that. I just like New York, so it'll be a fun
Oh
time.
yeah, it's so great. Oh, that is very exciting.
I will report back to
So
you
you'll be
guys.
gone tomorrow. I'll be here on Wednesday. She'll be
Yes.
back with us. It'll be regular show
Yes.
as normal on
Dynamic
Thursday.
duo shall return Thursday morning.